Okay, hello dear friends, Michelle is with you again, and today we'll again try to answer the question of whether the broker PFHMARKETS is a fraudulent project or not. My subscribers, often ask me to conduct research on various brokers in order to understand how safe trading on a particular platform will be. And just recently I received a similar question regarding the security and legitimacy of the project PFHMARKETS.com. In fact, there are a great many projects like this on the web. They are mostly of the same type and deceive mainly entry-level traders who do not have enough experience and professional knowledge to recognize a lie from the first view. The fact is that beginners almost always have the idea in the first place that wealth and success are already very close. Literally, you have to reach out and just, take everything you want. However, my friends, this is not the case at all. The profession of a trader is incredibly difficult, both technically and psychologically. You need to be able to tolerate the routine and monotonous work of technical analysis every day. You need to have a cold mind. You need not to let the excitement consume you. This is the only way you can avoid numerous mistakes. And to my great sadness, these factors are supplemented by a large number of scams that make the profession of a trader even more difficult. This is why I regularly try to keep you informed of where, how, and why traders are being deceived, so that you can avoid this trap and save your money. So, you will have a good chance to become a real professional in trading and over time really change your life to the better. So, don't forget to leave your likes to my channel. This will not only help me to continue my work, but will also allow as many people as possible to learn about scammers and protect their money. It is very important for me. In addition, guys, I advise all of you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you are always the first to know about the appearance of new projects that are definitely not worth investing in. Well, and now we are starting our review, guys. Let's go. Okay. Uh, in fact, there are fairly clear criteria and signs of a fraudulent project in the field of trading. PFHMARKETS.com, the project is international, as you can see. It is presented in high quality English, which means it can potentially deceive hundreds or even thousands of people. Why we can tell at a glance that something is wrong here. And you look at the very scheme of the site. This is a standard and primitive site with almost one single page. It is, if it were not for the trading platform of unknown origin built into this portal and personal account, it could generally be called the most bad landing page. Legitimate brokers never construct their portals in this way. There will always be a knowledge base, a forum where traders can exchange professional knowledge and trading ideas. In addition, any self-respecting broker who provides all possible support for the work of his clients will definitely post the latest news from the world of finance and economics on the portal. There is nothing at all of the eBay listed here, and it immediately stands out. The project's website does not fit at all with the conduct of legal brokerage activities. Honest companies do not work like this for 100%. What's next? And then let's look at the services section. It contains three signs, yeah, at once that we are facing scammers. Now I will tell you about each of them in more details. Okay. The first point is the composition of the service. In the one hand, of course, it is emphasized that you can work with a huge number of instruments, but in fact we are talking only about CFD contracts and currency pairs. That's only Forex, but not a word has been said about the classic work on the stock exchange, and that's bad. A legal broker always primarily offers its clients the stock market as having a lower level of risk, while Forex only complements it due to the increased risks of conducting trading activities. If you are offered only CFDs, something is clearly wrong. The second point worth paying attention to now is the size of the leverage. Let me just show you. Yeah. You know, PFHMARKETS.com write that they can have transactions with leverage up to 1,000 times the size of the deposit. But to work on such conditions is just madness, especially for beginners who are just starting their trading career. A legitimate broker can have a leverage at 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 maximum. I will also focus separately on the story about zero spreads. The portal says that the company offers its customers to work with a zero spread, but this is not the case. In fact, this is generally an outright lie. No broker can offer you such a service. Everything I told you above gradually led me to the idea that PFHMARKETS.com is an open fraud. But do you know what convinced me to this? I'll explain you. You see, the thing is, brokerage activity, how should I tell you, it is very strictly controlled by the supervisory authorities. After all, a broker essentially works with our money, so financial regulators should make every effort to protect traders' money from fraud. It is for this reason that every company that becomes a broker must first undergo a through check and then obtain a license. Without a license, a broker cannot and doesn't have the right to work in the financial services market at all. At the same time, obtaining a license for those who understand how all this should work can be compared to successfully passing the final exam. This is a very, very big reason for pride and joy. Therefore, legitimate brokers always write about their license in the most prominent place of their website, immediately removing all questions about whether they are scammers or not. And here, PFHMARKETS.com, they don't think so. Have you noticed that there is no mention of a license at all on their portal? This is actually the final and main criterion that in front of us we have not a broker but the most common fraudulent project, and not of the very high level. Okay, so the conclusion here can be that work on PFHMARKETS.com is not safe. By transferring your money to the owners of this resource, I can guarantee you that 99% that you will never see them again. And this is not at all what you expected from your work in trading, yeah? So, guys, the project PFHMARKETS.com are scammers and deceivers. Everything is clear with this. At this point, I'll finish my review today and say you goodbye. Many thanks for watching and see you again in my upcoming videos. Ciao, guys.